Lesbian is the term most widely used in the English language to describe a romantic or sexual attraction between women.
My name is Claudia Gagnon. I'm a freshman. I'm from Duluth, Minnesota, and I am a lesbian. I don't think me being a lesbian really affects my daily life. I still go about everything else that normal straight people do. And I don't know, a lot of people don't know that I'm a lesbian, so it's not like I live my life differently than other people. My daily schedule, I wake up at 4:30 and I go to hockey practice for an hour and a half. I usually shower at the rink so I don't wake 5 minutes after I come back. And then I usually go back to bed. After I wake up, I go to class, have fun with that, and then I usually go eat down at Davies because then I have another class. And then once that's over, I come back up here, do homework, play around, go work out, and go to bed. I don't have any classes on Monday. On Tuesday, I have a religion class in Harvard, and on Tuesday again, I have a Latin Metaphysics class in Harvard. That's it, Tuesday. And Wednesday, I have a class until 6 o'clock. It's class, it's really hard, and Phillips. And my Thursday is just like my Tuesday, and Friday I have the best one. I don't want this feeling to go away. Weekends, Friday I usually have a hockey game. Sometimes it's here, sometimes it's away. And then we go to that. And then Saturday morning there's a meeting before our second game in the morning. And then we either head out to wherever we're going on our away game or hang around town and get there a couple hours early and play the game. And then usually after that, after the game, we like hang out with the team. Another roll along I begin to find things aren't always just what they seem. I wanna turn this whole thing up. I didn't really know that I was gay for a really long time because I kind of just like denied it to myself and to my family. But I started figuring out when I met Kelsey, my girlfriend now. But when I told my family, they told me that, yeah, we've known since you were like 5. So everybody else knew, except for me.
Kelsey is my girlfriend. We've been dating for almost 3 years. It'll be 3 years this January. She's the first girl I've ever dated, let alone my first relationship ever. She's a year younger than me, which really sucks having a long-distance relationship, but it's going good. She's awesome, and I love her. Kelsey and I went to Sweetheart and Prom at our high school my senior year, which is not only a huge deal for only us, but also for all of our supporters because no one had ever been so open about their relationship before.
I think that the most false stereotype about lesbians is that they all look like boys and act like boys. I think that sometimes I fit the stereotype of a lesbian because, first of all, I play hockey, and a lot of lesbians play hockey, which is unfortunate that that's such a big stereotype. But, I mean, otherwise, I've had people tell me that they didn't have any idea that I was a lesbian because it's not that obvious. I know sometimes once you know me, it's obvious. It's like, oh, yeah, that's totally something a lesbian would do, but I don't think people just look at me automatically and be like, oh, she's a lesbian.
How does Claudia fit the lesbian stereotypes?
I don't really think I would stereotype her as, if I the first general look at her, hanging out with her. She dresses like I do. I mean, typical sweatpants some days. She dresses up some days. I mean, she does her hair. She puts on makeup.
I think the way I dress is basically because I play hockey. Because I'm just lazy and I wake up in the morning, I go to hockey practice, and I come back and I go back. My friends bring up me being a lesbian all the time. Especially my friends who are straight, because they just crack jokes the whole time. And I don't really get offended by it. A lot of people get offended when people say that's so gay or that person looks like a fag. I think it's funny because, I don't know, I make jokes about it, so I can't be mad when I say the same thing that other people say. My friends downstairs have this thing where they like calling me a bundle of sticks because that's what a fag actually is. My girlfriend's family really isn't okay with our relationship. They don't show much support for us at all.
And when I'm at their house, they just kind of ignore me, act like I'm not there. They don't acknowledge me when I walk in or when I leave. And it sucks because my family's so supportive.
They've been supportive of me and Claudia since the beginning. I could tell immediately that my mom didn't accept it, and it took my dad about 2 weeks to even talk to me about it or mention Claudia's name. It's really hard for mine and Claudia's relationship because I know it's really hard for Claudia to be in my house and be sitting somewhere where she knows that she's not wanted or that they don't acknowledge her.
Or that they think that I turned her lesbian because she was with guys before me, which I think is really stupid, but then she gets really mad that they say that, and I'm like, dude, I have a superpower. Like, I can turn girls lesbian. Like, you should be thinking about the positive side. It does bother me that they don't, like, accept our relationship, but at the same time, I'm like, well, fuck you then. Like, I'm happy in my relationship. Just because you aren't okay with it doesn't mean that I'm gonna, like, cater to what you want to happen and what you believe in. And like, I'm happy, so you should be happy for us. Your daughter's happy, you should be happy for her.
When Claudia and I made our relationship Facebook official, we got like over 200 likes on it, and everyone was commenting on it saying how happy they were for us and that they're happy that we finally came out and told our friends and family, and that they were super excited for us in our relationship. At our high school, we had a Twitter page for EHS compliments, and they tweeted at us one day and said that they were so happy about how open our relationship is and how they said #no shame, same love.
And I can't change